Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the post-game press conference for today's NCAA Division II playoff game. We appreciate your presence here as we gather to hear from the head coaches and student athletes. We will begin with an opening statement from Harding head coach Paul Simmons, followed by questions. Also on the stage with Coach Cole Keon and Dre Hall. Coach, would you please give us your initial thoughts on today's game?
This was the Bison's finest hour. We talked early in the week, and I said, "Men, do you understand where greatness comes from? What makes something great?" And my answer was, for it to be great, it's got to be really, really hard. And today was really, really hard. And then you got to do it together. It's about loving each other and forgetting about your own ego, the way you feel, whatever it is, and just laying it on the line for one another. And so today was such a great day because of how hard it was and just how much the guys loved each other and fought and battled. And for their defense was fantastic. They made every yard was a war, but I just believe in our young men so much, and I think our guys walked out of the locker room at halftime, and there was a belief that if we kept swinging, kept hammering, kept fighting, we're going to figure out a way. I can't tell you how proud I am of these young men. Obviously, our coaching staff did an incredible job. To hold an offense as explosive as they are, to 2 field goals, 2 for 12 on third down. I can't say enough. Fantastic, awesome, wonderful day. I'm just crazy proud to be a little part of it. No, last week didn't impact this week. I mean, the standard, the belief with those guys is always the same, and the expectation. We've never faced an offensive line that big or that talented. I can tell you that our D line is pretty special. They're pretty special, and people does a great job with those guys. And I thought they were so dominant today. I can't say enough about the game that Coach Moat called, Coach Tribble, Coach Blankenship. We definitely were not thrilled with what happened last week. I think we'll rest better tonight. I thought the defense, had their greatest day we've ever had. It was awesome.
Dre, just from a player's perspective, just kind of echo what Coach Simmons was saying about the difference between last week and this week. Obviously, different styles of offense and that type of thing. Just talk about your preparation for the week and just the way that worked out there on the field today.
A game like this really just it really does speak to how we prepare through the week. We have great coaches that care about us and that just put us in the right spot, and then it's on us to make a play. And we always talk about how that's what it's going to be. Everybody's good when it gets down to this time of the season. And so when it's time to make a play, you got to make a play.
Cole, did you feel like you just needed one drive?
As you saw, it was a drive from the beginning, and we got down to the 30 because the penalty was a great field position early in the game. We didn't punch it in, so that made us feel like we got to string together one drive. This is the way the defense is playing. They played great with that in mind. It's just we knew we had to string together one drive, and when we got the fourth quarter, we had time to spend.
On the drive might have been the pass, and I think a lot of people will remember that. What do you remember about the pass?
I remember great protection. I remember Braden Jay. He kind of altered the route because they had it covered. He ran to open space, which made my job a lot easier. It was just a all-around great play by the offense.
Yeah, Cole. 4th and goal from the 1 yard line. walking up to that play what was the confidence level, and then walk us through just kind of that little push there.
Yeah, I don't think we've been stopping a quarterback sneak all year. That's because that's a testament to our O-line and how much push they get. And they knew it was coming. And running by and Levi, Hunter Willis, also Toler, it's just we're going to convert on the same time.
Cross the goal line, look over, see him raise his arms. You get up and sprint back to the sideline. What was running through your mind once you got in the end zone?
Oh, I was a little nervous that we were kind of leaving it up to the refs on that little quarterback sneak, but they saw that we got in, and it was just I was just too excited. I couldn't explain. I couldn't explain it.
It's, Coach, for you, just what did you see on that fourth down play first, and then what does a win like this do for the program to be pushing back in the semifinals?
Well, for one, I don't call the offense, obviously. I don't have very much into it, but certainly, I wanted the ball to be in Cole's hands out there. I believe in that guy making the play. And, when you say Cole, what was the confidence level? Cole, because the confidence level is always really, really high. He's a high belief guy, and he's a winner. For us to play Grand Valley, a school of 25,000 students, and more for national championships, and I think even though we were the top seed, I can tell you that there was a lot of people that didn't feel like we could go on the field with those guys, and I can't tell you what it means for our program, for our future, and to have the game today. There were so many old Bisons here, and special warriors, guys that love this place, guys that came through here and came through a time where they didn't have anything. They didn't have any facilities, and none of them have ever had a chance to play in this kind of a ball game. So, it matters so much for us to honor those guys that have paved the way for us to be where we are right now. And that's such a big deal. We want to make this community really proud of us, and we want to make the old Boston proud. And it's not all about winning, but it certainly is fun to get to overcome a mountain as big as Grand Valley and do it in front of our people. It's such a giant thing.
Thank you, Coach. Any other questions?
Guys, looking way more just for all of you. Wanted to ask about the defense, especially on those final two drives, being able to get to the quarterback. Not just on those two drives, but it felt like all game.
Well, we really do have an elite D-line, and they're so athletic, they're so fast, and they come at you in waves. And I thought that Coach Bigelow had a fantastic day as far as mixing up the rushes and getting the guys in a great position. And kind of frustrating the first half. We had great pressure, we just couldn't get it finished. And that was kind of the halftime message. We got to get home, we got to finish, got to find a way, and they found a way. Crazy proud of those guys, but I really do think that the best is yet to come from this group.
And then just the final couple of drives there, just how obviously key drives able to get those stops, and just what was going through your mind on those final two drives?
Well, I can tell you that when we got the football back with 2:41 left, I knew one first down was the ball game, and a little bit last week. Last week we had the ball and a chance to put it away. And when we didn't convert and punted the ball back to them, I had a little sick feeling. I can tell you that, but the pressure was just fantastic. And but if I sat here and said we had it the whole way, I'd probably be lying about that. So I'm thankful to be here. I can tell you that.
Okay. One more question.
Dre, the defense gave up 10 total first downs and 62 rushing yards against a team that averages 280 rushing yards in a game. When a team that comes in is going to run the football, does that kind of get the juices flowing come Monday, Tuesday practice?
We always talk about, like, early in the summer before the season started, we always talk about doing the hard things and being able to push through. So when you get a team like this who's one of the best, who average yards like that, that's our dream. We want to be in that